I love coffee a lot. Some might say I'm a little bit obsessed with coffee. So in the midst of our pursuit of culinary excellence in the Bay Area, we are looking for some great coffee in the East Bay. First place is called 1 Ounce Coffee. To me, what makes a great coffee shop is their black coffee good, is their espresso good, and do the baristas care? It's actually really hard to find a shop that checks all those boxes, really hard.
This is your spot.
This is 1 Ounce Coffee in Santa Clara. We have a nice big outdoor pavilion space where really kid friendly.
What's your name?
Casey.
Casey.
Yeah,
And what's your name?
This is Maya. Thanks for stopping by.
Dude, a seahorse. This barista is incredibly talented. I've never seen a seahorse. In all my years, I've never seen someone actually pull it off for a customer's drink. Secondly, look at this espresso. The texture is awesome. That is a very pleasant surprise, actually. The espresso has beautiful texture. It has like notes of tart berry. It's very chocolatey. That's great. Usually I would also get a filter coffee, but because this is a very small location, they don't do filter coffee, just espresso drinks. So this is Fufu Vanilla Oat Milk Latte. We got this for Jake. Oh, it tastes like cereal. That's actually very good. That was a really cool experience. You know, a competitive barista throwing it down behind the bar. It was really nice to have an experience where like the baristas were also excited about the coffee, because that's truly what makes it great. Fun fact, coffee is something that was discovered by Muslims. So coffee was first discovered in Yemen by a sheep herder. He notices there was this plant his sheep were eating, because coffee is a cherry, and his sheep would eat the whole cherry and then they would become super hyper. And so he realized, oh my God, there's something to this plant. So Yemen is the birthplace of coffee. However, commercializing coffee, being like producing it and selling it, was first done in Ethiopia. Coffee was one of many things invented by Muslims. And to teach kids more about Muslim discoveries and inventions, we've created this Muslims Inventing Our World puzzle. To learn more, click the link above. So Renegade, dude, that spot is sick. No Wi-Fi, which means you just gotta appreciate the vibe, have good conversation, and it's really cool to meet fun people, especially in the coffee community. There are few communities such that when you walk in there, you get to interact with the people who are making your product. In coffee, you get to interact directly with the people making your product, and I really appreciate that. Dude, that Slayer steam, that's a high level of espresso machine. Amber cups on top of the espresso machine, woo! So I really liked the whole vibe in there. The coffee was good. I wouldn't say it was on the level of the coffee at 1 ounce, but it was good. We didn't get any of the food, but the food menu was crazy. Beautiful food menu. They literally have a food truck outside the place and good coffee. Vibes are great, but the coffee at 1 ounce was just a different level. I mean, coffee is one of my hobbies, and I just love going to coffee shops. Coffee shops are fun, and I think it's important in life to do things that you enjoy. I love history, and I have a great fascination for culture and tradition. That place had like a library that was 100 years old. It was amazing. So much American history. Books about the Minutemen. Not politicians, just dudes who believed in what they believed in and became militia overnight. Like a whole library of Tolkien and C.S. Lewis books and so many other great either old American literature or books about American history. We're not fascinated by it. We live in America, and so I'm really interested in knowing the history of where I live. You know, if I owned a coffee shop, it would have a similar decor to this. So what I got was another 8 ounce latte. Because here's the thing, I'm not in the business of saying negative things about a coffee shop. And so if I don't think I'm gonna enjoy the drip coffee or the espresso, I'm just not gonna get it. In the realm of 8 ounce lattes, they did a great job. The texture was amazing of the milk. The espresso is nice, chocolatey, and lends to the milk well. I'd recommend Inklings to someone who wants to come on a Sunday morning, wind back and read and drink a cup of coffee. I would recommend Renegade to somebody who's specifically looking for a place where phones are not allowed, just to be present. I would recommend 1 ounce to somebody who wants beautiful coffee and a very Japanese style Zen-like environment. That was my favorite coffee shop. I think the Bay Area is pretty fortunate in that it has a lot of great coffee shops. All of them were good, truly all of them were good, but 1 ounce knocked it out the park. And if you go, I hope that dude is behind the bar too, because that dude is a special barista.